scumbag press.
What are they on about now?
It's got nothing to do with them, love triangle. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it doesn't mean anything, does it, sir?
I mean, the way they're going on, you'd think we were into wife swapping or something.
Don't stop reading all this stuff. Well, it's just winding you up, isn't it?
Can't help myself, I promised I wouldn't. But just like, I keep looking at it every day, it's like a morbid fascination.
Just drink your coffee, mate.
You know what? You know when he charged that Graham fella with murder, I thought that was it. Thought I'd be able to rest. Soon Danny's names wouldn't be in the paper anymore. But this has just put them in overdrive, hasn't it?
Alright, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Right,
Oh, after you, ladies.
Hiya.
See ya. Just at the edge of chivalry's dead, eh?
Not me.
So what are you doing here anyway, mate? Thought one would have been at college.
I'm just doing my bit, you know.
Skiving you mean, don't you? Never mind, mate. When you're a big rich rock star, you'll be able to leave all this way behind.
I did the gig on Friday.
Not the British leg iron again, was he?
Nah, it was at the Poly.
Oh, with the big town, eh?
We bombed.
Wrong music.
Nah, it was the wrong gig. If it would have been a strip club, it would have been sound.
Why?
Well, Tina, the lead singer, she decided to strip off. That's why I'm working here, you know, to save myself from all those embarrassing questions you get at the Poly.
So where's your next gig then?
I don't know. I'll have to tap into the club circuit, I think.
All right, Dad.
Suppose you've seen the papers?
Yeah.
Well, at least it looks as if they're charging this Curtis fella.
Suppose he gets them off my back, eh? I wish they'd let me have 5 minutes when I would have killed them.
That wouldn't have got you anywhere, son.
Doesn't matter, does it? My life's not worth living anyway.
Thanks. Yes.
What is it?
Yeah, read that.
I'm getting your eggs. Just tell me.
Cheap insurance. Now that we've got the mortgage, I'll change the house contents policy from my dad's company.
Does that make much difference?
Not half. We'll save a fortune and get better cover.
I like it when you take charge.
Oh.
All right, Mick.
All right. Went to bed, have you?
Oh, right between the shoulder blades. Hey, mate, I couldn't interest you in some fireworks, could I?
Yeah, you couldn't.
Oh, come on. The kids will love them.
Oh, I remember last year's damn squids. The flood-damaged ones.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I've got some from Ron Dicko's shop.
Oh, I bet you paid over the odds for them, didn't you?
Hey, listen, mate, I don't think I can afford the windows this time.
Oh, well, you're all right. You can always.
No, I don't think so, mate.
Come on, on the house.
No, I better not. I don't want to get into any kind of debt, no matter how small.
You still looking for another job?
Oh, I've got to, haven't I? I mean, the hours don't fit in with the kids being at school. Gemma's really settled now. And I never know if Joe's will try and get them back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyway, there's too many cabs in Liverpool, so there's no cash going around. And with Terry being the way he is...
Yeah, I wonder if you lose your house.
I don't know, though. The housing market's still quiet. Nobody's been that interested yet.
Still, though, mate, I wouldn't bother doing it up if there was a chance of getting evicted.
The winter will knacker it if I don't. I'll probably still be here this time next year.
End of another chapter for Terry, eh?
Yeah. I'll have to get over there and see him. Have a chat about the cab.
I'd rather you than me, mate.
I don't know. It'll probably be easier now that he's no longer under suspicion, you know what I mean?
Hey, do you reckon Sue was doing a number with that fella they arrested?
I'm used to saying no chance. I'm not surprised these days, you know what I mean?
Mr. Johnson?
You're not social workers, are you? We could do a couple of them round here, lad, couldn't we?
All right, sir. No, I'm Mr. Johnson.
Oh, good. The estate agent sent us.
Is it convenient for us to have a look round?
Yeah, come on.
Nice front door.
Yes, it is.
Have you thought any more about telling Nicky and Tomo about us owning the house?
Oh, it's all right. I'll get it sorted.
I think you should tell them soon. I'll tell them if you like.
No, it's all right. I'll tell them. I'll tell them when they're both here together.
How do you think they're going to take it?
Fine.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll give them notice.
Well, I think Tommy's going to be all right, but I think Nicky will kick off.
Do you think so, yeah?
Yeah. If I was you, I'd just tell him as soon as possible.
The house has a nice feel to it. Warm.
Yeah, we were happy here.
Garden shouldn't present too much of a problem.
Wouldn't need to decorate immediately either.
No. Oh, you've obviously looked after the place.
Yeah, thanks.
Can I just ask you something?
Far away.
That police van being driven away,
Yeah, my mate across the close, he had his wife and son murdered at the shops at the back of the school.
that's terrible.
Look, we better go, hadn't we?
Oh, right. Can we call back and finish off later? I've got to be back at school.
School?
Yes, Brookside Comprehensive.
Oh, you work there?
Almost. I'll see you later.
We'll see ourselves out.
Sit down. See ya. What are they going to buy?
I don't know. Come on back, Lisa.
Must like it then, eh?
Gotta go to Brookie Camp.
Why?
I don't know. She wasn't giving much away.
Well, at least they know about Sue and Zanny getting murdered, don't they?
Oh, hey, Sin. I hate to use Terry's tragedy to my own advantage, but I was hoping it might scare them off, you know.
Yeah, well, I'd do that for my kids. What'd you meet?
All right, Sin.
How's it going, mate?
Not so good.
Well, what's up?
I'm working hard, aren't I? Trying to keep straight. But every now and then I get a bit jumpy, do you know what I mean?
Why?
Why? Because I'm only a two-bit caretaker for Barry Grant, aren't I? I'm broke and I'm 40 next week.
You're 40?
Yeah. I need to settle down, I'm telling you. I want to settle down.
Yeah. So, how are things going with your ex, Jackie?
Hey, I've got a sneaky feeling that you know that fella of theirs, Ken Sumner. I reckon he's done a bit of a bunk, hasn't he? So I could be in there with a chance to win her back.
Ah, but you want her back, though.
Don't know whether I do. Or whether it's these 40-something blues. I mean, look at me. What have I got, eh? A wife, a daughter, a son who don't want to even know me. Some cruddy flat stuck up there.
Are you chasing the work, like?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing all right. I've got my window down. I've got these. Well, I've got decos and I should get the rest of them when they open.
Yeah. So how's your love life, then?
Me and Marcia?
No. You and Kim Basinger.
It's funny you should say that because we've been going out together for 9.5 weeks. Nah, we're all right, yeah, £1 a pound. We're just like that. Well, actually, we're like that, really.
Oh, aye. So you haven't,
What?
you know...
I mean, no, I mean, Marcia's different, isn't she?
She's a woman, isn't she? Listen, you take much longer and she'll start looking round for someone a bit more exciting. I'm telling you.
I think it's really nice.
And too convenient.
Convenient for what?
School. I'm the new deputy head at Brookside Comprehensive. I've just accepted the post.
Lucky to get a new job at the moment, aren't you?
Oh, there's still plenty of movement in education, you know.
So you're not from round here, then?
No, we're up from Stamford in Lincolnshire.
Moving up to the gritty north, eh?
Oh, we come up quite a bit. We've got friends in Southport and we love the lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads going on up here.
Well, more than Stamford, anyway.
Still plenty of development in the city and more plans for the docklands, I believe.
So you've been doing your homework, eh?
Oh, that's the school teacher, isn't it?
So will you be starting the school soon, then?
Next term, January.
Well, I'll just follow her about wherever she wants to go, you know.
Hey, the woman next door, she's the secretary at the school.
Oh, really?
You'll probably bump into her if you take this place.
Oh, we've not decided yet. We've got a couple more places to see.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, you've probably got the pick of the houses, you know, with more space and that.
I don't know, really. I've always fancied a bungalow. May we come in?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, not interrupting anything, am I? You look knackered. Do you know what? You say the nicest things. Is any tea on day?
Yeah, I'll get you on.
Busy night then? Well, the usual, you know. Had a cracking domestic, though. Got caught at some house in Kensington. Some woman caught her husband playing round. So she put Fiery Jack down his undies. Money put them on.
So, why did she call the busies?
No, she didn't. It was him. She locked him in the living room and he was trying to get to the bathroom to get some cold water.
Well, I don't think that's funny. Could have been serious.
Teach him not to play around anymore, won't it?
Hiya.
All right. Where have you been?
Been to some new health club in town. It was brilliant.
Oh, dear. Is that the new one by the Flagstaff?
Yeah.
It's run by a gangster, that. And he's done time for armed on a post office in.
Armed what?
Armed robbery.
Well, he's got a good health club going anyway.
Yeah, that's with all his... What's up with you two?
Nothing. Well, there is actually, you know.
Oh, come on, Spill. Is it a rent rise or something?
No, well, we've taken out a mortgage out on the place, you know.
So?
Well, what it means is...
It's all right, I'll explain.
Explain what?
Well, you know, we want the house. We want the house to ourselves, you know.
Oh, I knew it. I thought there was something wrong this morning when you asked me did I want something to eat. It wasn't like that. We only just discussed it today. Oh, I know, yeah, but I know you. You probably planned it all out.
No, she didn't. I decided I was going to tell you today.
You could have told us in advance, give us time to plan things,
Well, it's not like we're kicking you out. All we're saying is we want the place to ourselves, eventually, you know.
Oh, so eventually we'll have no home. Look, we're just giving you fair warning. We don't want to see anyone out in the street. Oh, that's kind of you.
Don't start, Nicky.
I'm not starting anything. All this is their fault. None of this would have happened if she hadn't been here.
Look, we're engaged. We're going to get married. This is going to be our home.
Oh, and the little lovebirds lived happily ever after.
When you're at your age.
Look, everyone just calm down.
And whose side are you on, dog breath? Look, we've made a decision. And it wasn't easy. We don't want to see you out in the street, so don't exaggerate. We're just giving you fair warning, that's all. And if you dislike my company that much, well, you can go now. I'll bide me time, thanks, Lady Di. And while I decide when and where I'll go, I'll just check up where I stand as a tenant.
How is it today?
Not too good. He had to go with me and his old fella this morning.
What about?
Well, anything. Nothing.
Is he any better since he arrested the other fella?
A bit, yeah. But I mean, said he wanted to get that Curtis. The way it is, the busy should have let him.
Listen, I only just got away with taking the loans in your hands, you know.
Yeah, well, his ways and his ways, mate, you know what I mean?
Right, mate. Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, well, about time I surfaced.
When the time's right, you'll do it.
Feels like I've got a ton weight round my shoulders.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So she's still walking around, though, isn't she?
Do you want a coffee or something, mate?
Yeah, it is, but...
Suppose you want to talk about the future?
Could do with it, Ted. I'm still looking for another job that'll fit in with the kids, you know.
Can't be easy.
You're not kidding. But I'll still keep putting in some time on the cab, you know, to help keep things going. Maybe, if you got behind the cab again, it might take your mind off things a bit. Oh, well, we're doing all right. We're making this settle, plus a bit extra.
Do you know what really bothers me, What really bothers me? You know, when I first met Sue, it was like I couldn't see any other person. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted to be with her. I used to ache to be with her. And then when things went wrong with Danny and that, I didn't want to see her again. It was like she didn't exist.
You don't have to do this to yourself, Ted.
And she came back to me. After all I'd done and all I'd said to her, she came back to me. said I was going to burn her, you know, can you believe that? And she still came back. And I still give her a hard time. Why didn't I just say I forgived her? I just have to say I forgive you and I love you. And say it now, can't I? It's easy. She's not here. I'm stupid. I must be stupid.
It's not your fault, mate.
It is, though, isn't it? If I hadn't let her go back to work, she'd never have met that murderer. She'd still be here, wouldn't she? She'd still be here.
Terry, don't go blame yourself, mate.
What do you know, eh? All I got from you was she deserved the way I treated her. You were always winding her up.
I was just watching out for you, sir.
Yeah, but I was old enough to watch out for myself, wasn't I? You were always there whispering, you hated it, I'm going to kill you. Get back in it. Get off me, man. Get off. Take it easy. I'm sorry, mate. I'm off my head. I know you wouldn't do nothing to hurt her.
All right.
Hello. You look under the weather to me.
Yeah, well, I've been on nights, haven't I? All right, Nan.
Hiya.
Oh, I just had to be with my own family.
Why, what's the problem?
Oh, I couldn't bear you with me problems, son.
Oh, you must.
They're too painful and personal. Very personal.
Oh, I'll go and get another wash, eh? So, what's on your mind then?
Yeah, I know I'm left, but you're still not getting any fireworks. Go home. All right, Jim.
All right, Mike. Giving your hassle, are they?
Oh, nothing you can't handle.
What are you doing here, anyway? Thought you'd be down at that students' union thing, you getting bevied and that.
Should be a fine thing. This course I'm doing's dead heavy going.
So what are you doing skiving here, then?
I'm not skiving. I'm working for my dad. And anyway, I've been revising all morning, in between people asking me if there's any yesterday's bread or out-of-date sausages.
Hey, hang on. When they had all that queuing in Poland, you know, and Russia for bread, we laughed over here, didn't we? But now, there's a lot of us who are worse off, I'm telling you.
All right.
How's that a sulk? Or are you just pleased to see me?
Right, I'll go and cut my toenails or something. See you.
See ya.
Suppose you want to talk about last Friday night?
Nice guess.
Women's intuition.
Didn't think you were into all old-fashioned stuff.
I'm not. Some of it makes sense. Never had you down as a shopkeeper.
Never had you down as a stripper.
Got the band noticed.
You got us flung off the stage.
Look, if you think I'm going to be embarrassed about taking my clothes off on stage, you're going to be disappointed.
But I don't want you taking them off in public.
God, it's on your body, for God's sake. My body.
But I don't want you flashing it round.
Friday night isn't the real problem, is it? Well, come on then. Tell me what's really on your mind. There you go.
Thanks, son. Oh, I feel such a fool.
Why?
That Cyril Dixon was a bigamist. He had wives all over the place.
A bigamist?
Made a laughing stock of me, yes.
Nan, bigamy's against the law.
I know, son. But he charmed me.
Is this what all this Morecambe thing was about? Hey, did his family know about all this?
They've only just found out. I should have told them sooner, but I was so happy to have someone of my own. Well, almost. I mean, I was even prepared to share it.
But what did his family say when they found out?
Well, they've disowned him. But he's gone off again.
Nan, you know, you're better off without him if he was that sort of bloke.
But I was looking forward to such a lovely wedding. I mean, you and Diana make such a lovely couple. And I was hoping me and Cyril could have been there with you.
Oh, just forget about him. He's not worth it.
You don't know what it's like for a woman of my age. I was hoping he'd be around to protect me. Women of my age get mugged. And the nights are already drawing in.
Nan, the clocks only went back on Saturday.
Not easy when you're on your own. People take advantage.
Don't cry, please.
Who might have gone anywhere with him? Morecambe, Hong Kong, He said he was in Afghanistan with the Russians, you know, and I'd have gone there with him. But no. What does he do? Takes me to the brink of happiness. Promised me nights of unbridled passion. I was a fool, Rod. I was like a camel with my head buried in the sand.
Camel? When I'm upset, I just think of lying on the beach in the sun. Oh, he's just not worth it.
You're right, love. He's not worth it. He's a scab. He's just a dirty old philanthropist.
What?
Ooh, I hope I never see him again. I never do. I'll cut his lips off.
Yeah, I'll admit the issue's about Sinnott as well.
His name's Greg.
It's Sinnott to me. I knew him at school.
So that's what this is? Some petty school board rivalry?
No, it's deeper than that.
What? He stole all your conkers?
Not interrupting anything, am I, kids?
What do you want?
A jar of coffee if you're not too busy. Hey, and none of that decaf muck either. Can't be doing with all this. Taking the stimulants out of stuff. Can you, lovey?
Anything else?
No, there you go. Think you'll find that's right. Cheers. Cheers.
Ah. As far as I'm concerned, Friday night at the Poly is history.
But I don't want the band to be history.
You worry too much over the bands that go on stage off the red smoke and dope anyway.
Oh, Brill, so that makes it right, does it?
No, it makes it nothing. If they want to take drugs, that's their business.
And what about the kids that follow them, eh? And I don't mean the 20-year-old basket cases. I mean the 14 and the 15-year-olds who think, yeah, the band takes speed, we'll have to have a go.
MC Hammer, rap on again and tell the world about nasty drugs. You're getting boring, Mike. All this because I smoked dope.
No, you took hard drugs on Friday night. You didn't know where you were or what you were doing.
Don't exaggerate.
Tina, my dad's still on my case about all this, and especially when he found out about the fabulous Greg Sinnott. He thinks you're crazy knocking round with him.
I like your dad. But I won't have him or you telling me what to do. I'm over 18. I make my own choices, and Greg is my choice.
You don't know what you're getting into.
You don't give up, do you? I took that acid on Friday because I wanted to. My choice.
But it wasn't our Jackie's choice when Sinnott spagged the drink with acid, was it? Or when he did mine and put me out my skull. Oh, didn't you know? Didn't Greg tell you? And that I spagged his coke? Yeah, I was stupid to do it, but that was my choice. You make your own choices, Tina. But I'm telling you, ditch Sinnott, or the band ditches you.